Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone. For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing. Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at HyundaiSonata.com.
Hello again and welcome to Autoline Daily for Thursday, September the 8th, 2011. Fall definitely in the air around Motown today. I'm sad to report the summer is winding down. Murray Feldman here from Fox 2 News Detroit, taking the reins for John again. Before we get started, though, a quick programming note. McElroy and company will be in Frankfurt, Germany next week, covering the big auto show. And they'll be doing a live webcast on Tuesday, so mark your calendars and stay tuned for more details. Now let's get started with today's news, and not a happy way to begin today. The situation looking increasingly hopeless for Saab. The company may be speeding toward a brick wall, but that doesn't mean its leaders aren't furiously trying to pump the brake pedal to try to avoid disaster. The Wall Street Journal reporting the troubled automaker just filed for protection from its creditors as it tries to raise money from investors in China. Now, if the Swedish courts do not approve this last-ditch maneuver, well, it could be the end of the line for Saab. Right now, it's hard to see how things could turn around. Production has basically been halted since April, and the company owes tens of millions of dollars to suppliers and also employees. Through the first half of the year, the company sold about 15,000 vehicles, and it booked more than 10,000 orders. But that is by no means enough volume to keep that company afloat. Toyota today denying a report that it will export cars from Thailand to Japan. The Wall Street Journal reports the automaker is looking to offset the rising value of the yen by exporting subcompacts out of Thailand to Japan. But a spokesman for Toyota says it has no such plans in place, and it's consistent with its strategy to produce at least 3 million cars in the country. Chinese car exports continuing to soar. According to Bloomberg, overseas sales could reach 800,000 this year. Through the first 7 months of the year, Chinese exports are up nearly 60%. And they better find a way to sell those vehicles in other markets, because overcapacity could be a big problem over the next few years. By 2015, Chinese factories could be building 40 million cars a year, but demand is only expected to be around 27 million. The numbers just don't add up. Even though the Nissan NV200 will be New York's official taxi starting late 2013, the Ford Transit Connect just made its big debut in the Big Apple. 400 of these yellow schleppers are scheduled to land on Big Apple streets, so look for them soon when you're in New York. Both the Nissan and the Ford van should offer riders and drivers more comfort and better utility and efficiency compared to those aging Crown Victorias. Coming up after the break, a few of my thoughts on the UAW contract negotiations now underway.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. DowBetamate.com.
Within several days, we'll be hearing from the United Auto Workers Union that they have finally reached a tentative agreement with one or more of the big three. The current deal is up on September the 14th. I can tell you with certainty that the new agreement will bring down the cost of building a vehicle here in the United States. Company sources close to the bargaining tell me that they will not budge on that because they must stay competitive or the companies will die again. So how will it shake out? I know that General Motors has already calculated exactly how much they are behind their transplant competitors when it comes to flexibility in the plants. They actually know a number of bodies and dollars and cents it'll take in new flexibility to be competitive. And they know how much of their $665 million a year health care bill has to be cut. The union wants more products and job security in this country, and they will get it if they can make changes to lower the total cost of building a car. And they will, because I'm told that's the only way there's going to be a settlement. But at a time when auto workers for major car makers in places like China are getting 20 to 30% pay hikes and still not even making $400 a month, you got to wonder how long any new Big Three UAW contract can really be competitive. One bargainer inside one of the Big Three told me, quote, "Our numbers are challenged every day. Competitiveness never stands still. So whatever this next contract brings, you have to wonder when the other shoe is going to drop." And with that, we're done for now. I'm Murray Feldman, Fox 2 News in Detroit. Before I sign off, I want to remind you about tonight's episode of Autoline After Hours. McElroy and auto extremist Peter DiLorenzo are sitting down with Mark Trahan, the man in charge of technology and quality at Volkswagen and Audi of America. Should be a great show. Tune into the live webcast tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on our website, Autoline.tv. As always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.